The summer transfer window is a season of its own in the world of football. It's a time when the dreams of millions of fans are either built or broken, not on the pitch, but in the boardroom. The excitement comes from the constant stream of news, rumors, and speculation. Every day brings a new story, a fresh link between a player and a club. This period is filled with anticipation, as supporters wait to see which new heroes will wear their team's colours. The transfer window represents hope and the promise of a better season ahead. It's a grand chess game played by clubs across Europe, each making strategic moves to strengthen their squad for the challenges to come. This period is about more than just buying and selling players. It's a fundamental part of the sport's modern narrative. The stories that unfold are dramatic and compelling. Will a star player force a move to their dream club? Can a smaller team unearth a hidden gem who will become a superstar? These questions keep fans glued to their phones and televisions, eagerly following every update. The high stakes involved, with millions of pounds changing hands, add to the spectacle. The transfer window connects fans to the business side of the game, making them feel like they're part of the club's strategic planning and future success. The thrill of the transfer window lies in its unpredictability. A deal that seems certain can fall apart at the last minute over a minor detail. A surprise signing can emerge from nowhere, shocking the entire football community. This constant state of flux creates a sense of drama that rivals any on-pitch action. Fans love to debate the merits of potential signings, discussing how a new player might fit into their team's system. It fuels conversations in pubs, online forums, and family gatherings for months. The window is a shared experience that unites the global football fan base in a collective state of excitement. For the clubs, this is a critical time for rebuilding and reinforcing. A successful transfer window can be the difference between winning a league title and fighting for survival. Managers and sporting directors work tirelessly behind the scenes, identifying targets and negotiating complex deals. The pressure to get it right is immense, as a poor signing can have long-lasting negative consequences. For the players, it's a time of great change and opportunity. A move to a bigger club can elevate a player's career, offering them a chance to compete for major trophies and play on the biggest stage in world football. The Premier League once again proves it is the financial powerhouse of European football. English clubs have already spent a staggering amount of money, well over £600 million, to secure new talent for the upcoming season. Liverpool have made the biggest headlines so far, smashing the British transfer record to sign Florian Wirtz from Bayer Leverkusen. This move signals their intent to reclaim the league title. They've also strengthened their defence by acquiring Wirtz's former teammate Jeremy Frimpong. However, the club is also preparing for departures, with striker Darwin Núñez attracting serious interest from Napoli in Italy. Chelsea, known for their lavish spending in recent years, continued to be active in the market. They've already secured the signing of young striker Liam Delap, but reports suggest they're not finished strengthening their attack. Looking back at their previous windows, where they spent enormous sums on players like Moises Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez, it's clear that the London club is willing to invest heavily to build a team capable of competing for top honours. Their strategy seems focused on acquiring the best young talent from around the world, building a squad that can dominate for years to come. Elsewhere in London, Arsenal are also making calculated moves after their record-breaking signing of Declan Rice in 2023. This year their business appears more measured, focusing on specific needs to complement their already strong squad. Over in Manchester, the two giants are also busy. Manchester United, who invested heavily in striker Rasmus Højlund, are expected to be active again. Meanwhile, Manchester City are navigating the market after the big money sale of Julian Alvarez to Atletico Madrid last summer. Their past signings, like Josko Gvardiol and Jeremy Doku, show they're always looking to add elite quality. Even clubs outside the traditional top six are showing ambition. Crystal Palace, for example, are in talks to sign highly rated Sporting centre-back Ousmane Diomande. Everton are working hard to keep their star defender Jarrad Branthwaite, who is wanted by several top clubs. This widespread activity demonstrates the financial health and competitive nature of the entire league. Every club is looking for that one player who can make a difference, pushing transfer fees for promising players higher and higher. The Premier League's spending power continues to set the pace for the rest of Europe. Across the rest of Europe, major clubs are also making significant moves to challenge for domestic and continental glory. In Spain's La Liga, Barcelona has made a key signing to bolster its goalkeeping ranks. They've acquired Joan Garcia from rivals Espanyol by activating his release clause, securing a long-term competitor for Marc-André ter Stegen. This move shows their focus on building depth in crucial positions. Meanwhile, Atletico Madrid's major coup was the signing of Julian Alvarez from Manchester City last year, a move that significantly strengthened their forward line and showed their ambition to compete with the top two. In Italy's Serie A, Napoli are at the centre of attention. They're pursuing a deal for Liverpool's Darwin Núñez, although they're currently hesitant to meet the high asking price. To fund such a move, they might need to sell key players like midfielder Frank Anguissa, who's attracted interest from wealthy Saudi Arabian clubs. Napoli is also targeting Brighton's creative midfielder Matt O'Reilly, but they face competition from fellow Italian clubs Atalanta and Roma. This shows how Serie A clubs are often looking to the Premier League for top talent, though they sometimes have to be more creative with their finances. Germany's Bundesliga is experiencing a significant shift, largely driven by the success of Bayer Leverkusen. After their incredible unbeaten season, their star players are now in high demand. The sale of Florian Wirtz to Liverpool for a record fee is the biggest news. To compensate for this loss, Leverkusen are looking to reinvest, with talks underway to sign young Liverpool defender Jarell Quansah. This move would give the promising defender more playing time. Meanwhile, giants Bayern Munich, who made a huge splash by signing Harry Kane in 2023, are always looking for opportunities to strengthen their dominant squad. The transfer market in these leagues is often a chain reaction. A big sale like Wirtz leaving Leverkusen provides the German club with funds to buy players from other leagues. Similarly, Napoli's pursuit of Núñez is linked to their potential sale of Anguissa. This interconnectedness makes the European transfer market a fascinating web of deals. While they may not always match the Premier League's overall spending, the clubs in Spain, Italy and Germany make smart strategic signings that have a huge impact on the balance of power in European football. The 2025 transfer window is not just about the traditional European powerhouses. We're seeing new forces and trends that are changing the landscape of football transfers. One of the most significant developments is the continued influence of the Saudi Pro League. Since 2023, Saudi clubs have been signing some of the world's biggest stars like Neymar and Otavio, offering wages that European clubs just can't match. This has created a new, lucrative market for players and has driven up prices globally as clubs who sell to Saudi Arabia have more money to spend in Europe. Another clear trend is the intense competition for top-class strikers. Players like Alexander Isak and Victor Gyökeres are being valued at astronomical figures, often close to or exceeding £100 million. This has forced many clubs to look for more affordable alternatives or to invest in younger, unproven forwards. We see this with Wolves signing Fer Lopez from Celta Vigo or Chelsea signing Liam Delap. The high cost of established goal scorers means clubs must be smarter and more creative in their recruitment, hoping to find the next superstar before their price tag becomes too expensive for them to afford. There has also been a notable amount of movement in the goalkeeper market, particularly among younger players. Barcelona's signing of 23-year-old Joan Garcia is a prime example of a top club investing in a long-term solution. Similarly, Liverpool loaning out Vítězslav Jaros to Ajax and Crystal Palace signing Walter Benitez on a free transfer highlight the constant shuffling of goalkeepers across the continent. Clubs understand that having a reliable presence between the posts is fundamental to success, and they're willing to make changes to ensure they have the right person for the job. Ultimately, these transfers are incredibly important for the fans. They represent a new beginning and a reason for optimism. A star signing can sell thousands of shirts, boost ticket sales, and create a buzz around the club that lasts for months. For supporters, the transfer window is the time when they can dream of future glory, imagining how a new player will score the winning goal or make a crucial save. It's this connection between the business of transfers and the passion of the fans that makes this period one of the most exciting times in the football calendar, setting the stage for the drama that will unfold on the pitch.